Justin Bieber's Coachella comeback. Career revival, or too little too late? The desert wind carries more than just the usual dust and whispers across the polo fields in Indio, California this spring. It carries anticipation, curiosity, and the unmistakable buzz of a massive comeback story. For months now, music lovers and honestly, even casual fans have been watching Justin Bieber's every move, wondering what his return to the stage would actually look like. The clues have been dropping like breadcrumbs. A surprise album here, a record-breaking contract there. And then, that Grammy performance that made everyone put down their phones and just watch. But the biggest question still hangs in the air like the final note of a power ballad. What in the world is he going to do at Coachella? Let's rewind for a moment to that Grammy night in February, because honestly, it's hard to talk about the upcoming festival without picturing Justin standing there in his lavender shorts, building a song from scratch like some kind of musical magician. The man walked onto one of music's biggest stages looking like he just rolled out of bed and decided to change the game. No flashy outfit, no dancers, just him, a guitar, and a looping pedal that let him create beats with his voice and fingertips right in front of a stunned audience. It was brave. It was weird. It was absolutely brilliant. Hailey Bieber watched from the crowd with a smile that said, "Yup, that's my husband." And the internet? The internet lost its collective mind in the best way possible. This was not the Justin Bieber who danced in the rain at his Purpose tour shows. This was someone new. Someone who had something to say and didn't need fireworks to say it. So why does any of this matter for Coachella? Because that Grammy moment was essentially a movie trailer for the main event. Music insiders have been whispering about what Justin has planned for the festival, and the word spectacle keeps popping up. Not spectacle in the sense of explosions and lasers shooting everywhere, though those might still happen. Spectacle in the sense of something you will genuinely remember for the rest of your life. The kind of show where you turn to your friends years later and say, "Remember when Justin Bieber did that thing at Coachella?" The vision reportedly includes a journey through his entire career, from the teenage heartthrob days to the deeply personal music he's making now. Picture the lights dimming and the opening notes of Baby hitting, but then imagine it transitioning seamlessly into something raw and new from his swag albums. It's a balancing act between honoring the past and celebrating the present. Now here comes the really interesting part. Justin Bieber negotiated his Coachella deal himself. No agents, no middle people. Just Justin and the festival organizers hashing out what has been called the biggest payday in the festival's history, a reported $10 million. That takes guts. That takes confidence. That takes a man who knows exactly what he wants and how to get it. For years, Justin was managed by others, guided by teams of people who had opinions about his career direction. But after stepping back from that traditional management structure and focusing on his health and family, he's emerged with a clarity that seems almost peaceful. Sources say he is fully in the driver's seat for this chapter, and that creative freedom is expected to shine through every moment of his performance. His wife Hailey has been his biggest cheerleader, pushing him to return to the stage and reminding him that his music still means everything to so many people. When someone has that kind of support and that level of control, the results can be magical. Okay, so here's where the guessing game gets really fun. Coachella is like famous for surprise guests. Seriously, it's practically a sport at this point, just trying to predict who might pop up during a headliner set. And Justin Bieber has collaborated with so many incredible artists over the years that, honestly, the possibilities are endless. Will Usher join him for a nostalgic trip back to their early days? Could fans see Daniel Caesar and Giveon emerge for a show-stopping Peaches performance? What about new collaborators from his swag albums? You know, artists who helped shape the R&B-influenced sound of his comeback. The rumor mill is totally churning with names like Gunna, Dijon, and even some wild speculation about potential appearances from artists who have never worked with Justin before. An insider actually revealed that Justin is already throwing out ideas for special guests, which suggests the guest list might be longer and more surprising than anyone expects. Each appearance would tell a different part of his musical story, weaving together the past and present into one unforgettable night. The setlist itself is honestly a puzzle that fans have been trying to solve for weeks. His new music from Swag and Swag 2 has a different energy than his older hits. Songs like Yukon and Daisies feel personal and reflective, almost like, reading someone's diary set to music. But Coachella crowds also want to dance. They want to scream lyrics at the top of their lungs. So, how does an artist balance the quiet, intimate moments with the massive sing-alongs that festivals demand? Maybe the answer lies in the production itself. Perhaps the stage transforms throughout the night, shifting from a stripped-down acoustic setup to a full-blown party zone. Maybe the lighting tells its own story, starting soft and intimate before exploding into color during the big moments. Whatever the plan, it's clear that Justin and his team are thinking about every detail to create a show that feels cohesive and authentic to who he is right now. The dates are circled on every music fan's calendar. April 11th and April 18th, 2026. 2 weekends. 2 chances to witness what might be the defining moment of Justin Bieber's career comeback. Tickets sold out in record time, which tells you everything you need to know about whether this return matters to people. The excitement is real, the anticipation is building. And through it all, Justin has remained surprisingly quiet, letting his music and his rare public appearances speak for themselves. He posts occasional glimpses of studio sessions on his social media. He shows up on Twitch streams to chat with fans directly. He lives his life with Hailey and their growing family, projecting an image of contentment that feels genuinely earned. One thing nobody is really talking about yet is what Justin will wear on that stage. The Grammy performance featured those now iconic lavender skylark shorts that basically broke the internet. Within hours, fans were posting photoshopped images of themselves in similar looks. Fashion accounts were dissecting the vintage wash of the fabric, and suddenly everyone wanted to know where to buy satin shorts for men. It was a moment that proved Justin doesn't need a flashy designer suit to make headlines. He just needs to be himself. Hailey Bieber's fashion influence runs deep in their household, and fashion insiders are already speculating about potential custom looks for Coachella. Will he stick with the minimalist, cozy vibe that felt so refreshing at the Grammys? Will he surprise everyone with something completely unexpected? Maybe a nod to his earlier eras with a modern twist? Given that Coachella is basically a fashion week disguised as a music festival, his outfit choices could spark as many conversations as the music itself. The desert heat means comfort is key, but this is also a headlining slot at one of the world's biggest festivals. Every detail will matter, from the sneakers to the accessories. Could there be a custom piece from a major designer? Will Hailey coordinate her festival looks with his? Fashion fans are watching closely, because whatever Justin wears will likely influence what thousands of concert-goers wear to future festivals all summer long. So what happens when he finally steps onto that Coachella stage? Nobody knows for sure, and that's exactly what makes it so exciting. It could be the acoustic intimacy of the Grammys blown up to festival size. It could be a star-studded celebration of 2 decades in music. It could be something nobody has even imagined yet. The boy from Stratford who captured the world's attention with a YouTube video has grown into a man who captures it again by being unapologetically himself. The desert is ready, the fans are ready, and Justin Bieber, for the first time in a long time, seems ready too. The only question left hanging in that warm California air is simple. What song will he play first? So there you have it, the full picture of what might be the most anticipated comeback in recent music history. Justin Bieber on that Coachella stage, doing things his own way, surrounded by surprises and singing songs from every chapter of his life. Pretty exciting stuff, right? If this video got you even more hyped for those April performances, go ahead and smash that like button. And seriously, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any updates as we get closer to the big weekend. Share this with a friend who needs to hear the news, because let's be honest, Coachella tickets are already gone, and they might need to live vicariously through us. Thanks for hanging out and geeking out over this comeback with me. Catch you in the next one.